Arsenal know what they need to do when they face Newcastle at the Emirates this weekend. The Gunners have to get back on their feet straight away after the setback against City and secure an important win. Their opponents are not in the greatest form, so there is a chance to seal a big 3 points if they play with the same sort of energy they showed at the Etihad. Despite the defeat, many including Arsene Wenger saw enough to suggest Mikel Arteta's men will win the title. Press the next page. We share our Arsenal predicted lineup to play Newcastle on Saturday evening. Despite their unconvincing form, the Gunners stand a good chance of adding 3 more points to their account in round 34. They face Newcastle this coming Saturday, and they'll be disappointed to miss out on a win at Emirates Stadium. Sitting top of the table, Arsenal have claimed 70 points after 33 rounds, while the Magpies have amassed 42 points and presently rank as number 14 in the Premier League. The last time Arsenal played Newcastle, they booked 3 points to their account and look well primed to secure another win on Saturday. The Gunners scored 2.1 goals on average in their past 10 matches, hitting the target 21 times. They conceded 9 goals, an average of 0.9, and pulled off 4 clean sheets. Newcastle are currently decent goal scorers, as they managed a bearable 14 goals in the past 10 outings for an average of 1.4 goals a game. Their opponents scored a total of 20 goals, and while Newcastle claimed 1 clean sheets, they conceded an average of 2 goals per match. The Gunners go into their encounter with fond memories, as they won 1-0 and 2-1 the last 2 times they played Newcastle. Only a single draw prevents Arsenal from having nothing to show for their previous 3 games. They came up short in a 1-2 defeat against Bournemouth, before drawing 0-0 with Sporting CP. They came up empty-handed once again when Manchester City ran out as 2-1 winners. Arsenal won half of their previous 6 matches on home soil in the Premier League, while also drawing 1. They suffered 2 defeats, while they scored 10 and conceded 6 goals. Newcastle were unable to pick up a single good result in their last 3 matches, as they were first beaten 1-2 by Sunderland. Next up, Crystal Palace won 2-1, before losing 1-2 against Bournemouth. Newcastle claimed 2 wins against 1 draw and 3 defeats in their last 6 away matches in the Premier League. The scoreline from these matches reads 9 goals conceded and 6 scored. Both Arsenal and Newcastle have been firing on all cylinders, while also conceding frequently. We should be in for a very entertaining match with goals aplenty. Arsenal scored 37 goals and conceded 8 in their last 15 games against teams from the bottom half of the Premier League table. They collected 39 points and 12 victories. Newcastle won 3 and claimed 11 points in their 11 most recent games against teams inside the top 6. They scored 12, conceded 18 goals. Arsenal are looking at a record of 21 wins, 7 draws and 5 defeats in the Premier League this season. Newcastle enjoy a record of 12 wins, 6 draws and 15 defeats in the Premier League. Arsenal squad. Arteta will select the starting she for the upcoming match against Newcastle from the following players. The statistics in the brackets represent goals scored and matches played in the Premier League this season. David Raya 0.33, Kepa Arrizabalaga 0.0, Tommy Setford 0.0, Ben White 0.9, Christian Mosquera 0.16, Gabriel 3.27, Jurian Timber 3.30, Molly Salmon 0.0, Piero Hincapi 1.22, Ricardo Calafiori 1.22, William Saliba 1.27, Christian Odegaard 0.6, Declan Rice for 30 seconds, Leandro Trossard 5.28, Martin Odegaard 1.21, Martin Zubimendi 5.33, Max Dowman 1/4, Mikel Merino 4.21, Miles Lewis Skelly 0.15, Bukayo Saka 6.27, Ebrechi as 6.28, Gabriel Jesus to 12ths, Gabriel Martinelli, 1/27, Kai Havertz 1/8, Noni Madueke to 22nd, Victor Gyökeres 12/31. Newcastle squad. Below is the full team squad of Newcastle. The manager will pick his starting she against Arsenal from these players. Aaron Ramsdale 0/12, John Ruddy 0/0, Mark Gillespie 0/0, Max Thompson 0/0, Nick Pope 0/22, Alex Murphy 0/1, Daniel Burns 0/24, Emil Kraft 0/1, Fabian Schär 0/16, Kieran Trippier 0/19, Leo Shahar 0/0, Lewis Hall 1/26, Malik Thiaw for 30th, Sven Botman 1/20th, Valentino Livramento 0/17, Alfie Harrison 0/0, Bruno Guimaraes 9/24, Jacob Murphy 3/28, Jacob Ramsey to 23rd, Joelinton to 25th. Joseph Willock 0/20th, Lewis Miley 1/21st, Sandro Tonali 0/31st, Sean Neve 0/0, Anthony Elanga 0/29th, Anthony Gordon 6/26, Harvey Barnes 5/32, Nick Waltermaid 7/29, William Osula for 19th, Young Wissa 1/14. Arsenal might be looking at 4 missing players for their upcoming assignment against Newcastle. Arsenal have to alter their lineup, as both Miles Lewis-Skelly, Christian Norgard, Declan Rice and Leandro Trossard get a day in the shade. Newcastle have 3 on the list of injured and absent players before their next match against Arsenal on Saturday. Anthony Gordon and Malik Thiaw sit this one out for Newcastle, serving a suspension instead of travelling to meet Arsenal. Sven Botman won't be travelling with Newcastle this time, as he nurses an injury.